Okay. Nice. There's other things we can talk to her about.
Aloy.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Aaron to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss before you depart?
I guess so. Our progress? Companions?
How's Katalo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
What?
Really?
How?
I'm sure he will be.
You gonna do a prosthetic arm or something?
Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism.
How funny.
She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
They're gonna become vegetarians together?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
Varl's like, nope, I'm gonna eat meat. That's great. That's hilarious. Might be too close to the end of the stream for that mission, FYI. Is it a long one? Okay. That's too funny.
How's Aaron handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus. After an initial incident.
What did he do?
An incident?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
That's great. The one guy from the first game who's got the mohawk, Aaron.
Yeah.
They're trying to teach everybody how to use the focus like she does and learn about the old world and everything.
No.
She's like, Aaron broke the first focus that we gave him by pressing it too hard into his temple.
Oh, no.
And then he called it dainty. That's great.
I'm gonna clean. Is there anything you
No. No thanks.
And just to
Did you know, by the way, that Angela Bassett is the voice actress for the
no way.
one of the bad guys?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say she was the voice for
No.
Aya.
No.
Oh, for one of the big baddies? Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's like an A-list actor.
I know.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
I just want to keep Little Red, right? Little Red.
Just put it away now.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking, okay. All right.
The rest of them can
Trash.
yeah. All right. Oh man, lots of stuff.
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Okay.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality, should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout.
Oh, okay. Camera feeds is another thing we have to go fix. Carrie Ann Moss does VA? Is it a character I've met? You don't?
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with too.
That's the drones you come across? Okay, those are the cameras.
So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory.
This is the DLC.
I discovered another AI there. One not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world. An effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh Plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success.
Interesting.
Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about.
That's just tying up loose ends from like the DLC in case players are like, well, why don't they use this? I wonder if you get this if you didn't play Frozen Wilds. Yes. You would still get that if you didn't play Frozen Wilds because how would my PS5 know that I played that on PS4? Yeah.
The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures return to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
Wow. I hope we're able to do the same. Jesus Christmas. That's very optimistic that they had a lot of problems in the 2030s and things clawed back in the 2040s. It's a little optimistic.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them.
All right. That's all the old world discoveries.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world, all working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
I could like sit here and just talk to her all day. Like this is like this is the information and the conversations that you kind of want at the end of the first game. You know, once everything gets revealed, you're like, I just want to sit there and just listen to the conversation after conversation. She does have a lot of info, you're right.
What can you tell me about Demeter?
Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life.
So once I bring it back, all the blight out there will start to get better.
While permanent restoration requires the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to improve conditions in the region for a while.
Okay,
However, a word of warning. Like Ether and Poseidon, Demeter's response to my query was highly irregular. Alone and frightened, it may have taken measures to assure its security.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep my guard up.
All right, missing subordinate functions.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
I know.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Perhaps you will be able to procure Eleuthia at the SOS coordinates. Artemis and Apollo, however, remain unaccounted for.
Okay. And we got Aether back.
You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided. Is that Ether at work?
Yes. Thanks to Aether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly stabilize for the time being.
That's good.
That'll be a relief for the Tenakth. One of their villages is still recovering after a mudslide caused the whole place to flood.
I will continue to stabilize.
See, would I have had that voice line if I didn't do that side quest? That's so interesting.
The atmosphere for as long as I can.
Probably not. See, now it makes me want to do all the side quests again.
Why did Ether take up residence in an ancient war museum?
As with the other subordinate functions, Ether needed to install itself on a processor with adequate storage and power. The one in the museum appears to have been sufficient, given that the holographic displays were still active.
So Ether was assured it could stay for as long as it needed to.
Correct.
Okay.
Though it is curious that it chose a place surrounded with the ancient ruins of aircraft.
Maybe it also felt at home there.
Perhaps.
So, Poseidon, what do we know about it?
Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Once it is restored to me, I may be able to improve conditions in the regional watershed. But I must warn you, like the others, Poseidon is
lost and frightened.
It may have taken measures to protect itself.
I'll be careful.
I'm always careful. Did we get everything? I think we got everything.
I guess I should get going.
We did it. We listened to all the things.
Be well, Aloy.
Ow, I just hit myself in the head with this. Hey, we got skill points just for talking? I like that. Skill points for talking. Level 29.
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Really?
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Which one?
Maybe a trek to get to the location that Gaia marked.
No, we're not going there. I don't have time for that mission, apparently. Which room? How do you... This room?
Holograms.
Oh.
Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Okay.
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Far Zenith's launch facility.
Yes.
Farrell seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
So what is this? Like a trophy room? Not much to do in here yet. Okay. I just ran into a wall.
Huh. That door's unlocked now.
Which door? This one? That's the bathroom. This one?
Looks like Arendt and Catalo moved their stuff in.
Ah. Aaron and Catalo live here? I can see them getting along. They're both like warriors. You know? They got their own bathroom.
Unbelievable.
I don't know what room she says she's
Gaia?
open now.
What
Oh,
was this room for?
oh, this one?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
No, we want the video games.
That's too bad.
They had video. Look at these video game chairs. They had these scorpion chairs. I love it. Man, those things are like 30,000 each. I know, we could have played all the games. Man.
wonder. Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Alright, this was my room. Let me in and let me out.
Gotta go after Aletheia. Arendt and Varl are waiting for me at the west exit.
Yeah, but what if I don't want to do that now? Are they gonna let me get out? Will you let me out? Oh, everything's on hold because I have that quest, so they're making me do that quest next, huh? Oh. Okay. Try the basement. How do I get to the basement? Oh, down here?
So this Aletheia we're going.
They're talking about Aletheia up there. That's a subordinate function, huh? And everyone's like, uh-huh. He has no idea what that means. Is there anything new down here?
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Aha, loot. Why is there meat down here and why am I taking it? Why did I just pick up ancient meat? There we go.
Looks like some kind of storage room.
Yep. Stuff for me in it. What? That was open a second ago. Don't pretend that wasn't open. Close every door to me. Keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone. All right. See, now right now he got me to come down here and I don't know how to get out.
Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet.
Let me back out. I don't know how to get out of here. How do I get back up? There we go. Is there anything over here? Okay. Well, if they're making me do this other story mission, and it's kind of a long mission, then we should probably wrap it up there. And we'll continue it tomorrow, maybe. Maybe.
I thought you were leaving.
I was. But I wanted to make sure you had nothing else to talk about.
Is it true you're investigating a signal coming from one of Gaia's seedlings?
Yes.
Maybe. We'll know for sure when we check it out.
Be careful.
We will.
They don't make you do it? It looks like they're making me do it. Look, all of my stuff is on hold. There's probably a way to cancel it. But it seems like a good place to stop. And we'll just continue with that quest first thing tomorrow.
Hold on.
Is there a way to save it here? How do I save it in here? Survey drone views. Fabrication terminal.
Gaia doesn't need it.
I think we're all better off.
Oh, fabrication terminal's over here. Okay, I can't unlock that. Because I don't have the 3 plow horns. Yeah, but how do you save it in here? Are you sure you want to quit the game? Yeah, maybe. If it's okay. Is it okay? Hey, Anki, what's going on? Oh, very late, Otter. Was sans electricity for 24 hours. Very happy to be here now. Oh, no. Anki, that sounds terrible. You don't have to save it. If you exit, it's fine. What are these? Green peanuts? You would walk out and talk so you can save? All right, let's walk out and talk.
There she is.
There I am.
You ready to head out?
Not yet. If I say not yet, are they going to just stand there and
Not
not
just
let me
yet.
go?
Okay.
I guess so.
What do you say? Should we get going?
No saving.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
Look at him. Oh, I didn't think he was going to be able to open the door. Oh, if you say yes, you get taken to a cutscene. So how am I supposed to exit this game? They're driving me crazy.
This distress call.
Guess we're stuck.
Had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
And then tomorrow I don't get to re-show this cutscene for everybody, do I? Oh shit.
Vermin.
What is that?
What the hell?
Yes. Go kill her.
that takes the keg.
Aaron's always good for an alcohol reference.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
Okay,
Well,
so
there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
discovered campfire. Where?
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. Turning into an icicle out here.
Oh, I get one of these. This is mine. I call it. This is mine. Are you kidding me? They won't let me go. All right, seriously. I'm just, that's it. That's it. If that makes me rewind a whole bunch of progress, it does. It's driving me nuts that they won't let me go save it.